Delegates of the 5th ASEAN-India Youth Summit flocked the Hansa Naval Aviation Museum, which features the historical trajectory of the Golden Sparrow, which our Gab Villegas lays out in this report.
The state of Goa in India is known for its famous beaches, culture, climate, and historical places. In 1510, when Goa was placed under the Portuguese rule after Yusuf Adil Shah of the Sultanate of Bijapur was defeated by Afonso de Albuquerque, the Portuguese occupation of Goa lasted until 1961. For aviation and military geeks, the INS Hansa Naval Aviation Museum is one of the places that tourists often visit in Goa. The museum showcases the historical trajectory of India's naval capability. Over 100 delegates of the 5th ASEAN-India Youth Summit visited the museum over the weekend, and they were also familiarized with the roles and capabilities of naval aircraft operated by the Indian Navy. For Catholic pilgrims, the Basilica of Bom Jesus is also one of the go-to places in Goa. The church was constructed in 1594 and was completed in 1605, and it is one of the oldest churches in Goa and in India. Inside the basilica also lies the relic of Saint Francis Xavier. In 1986, the basilica, along with other churches and convents in Goa, were declared as World Heritage Sites. The Fort Aguada in Cantulim will give you a breathtaking view of the Arabian Sea. The fort was built in 1612 to guard against the Dutch forces. The visitors will also able to see the 13-meter Aguada Fort Lighthouse, which was built in 1864. The place is good for picture taking. On the lower part of the fort, also able to visit the Aguada Central Jail, which now currently serves as a museum. Inside the cell, tourists will see an interactive museum showcasing the sacrifices and heroic deeds of those who worked together for the liberation of Goa. And last, Fontenhas offers the picturesque view of its historic houses with Portuguese architecture and also of narrow and winding streets. The Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception Church is also a good place for tourists to take pilgrimage and to take pictures. The church was constructed as a chapel in 1541 to serve the spiritual needs of Portuguese sailors. The Portuguese Baroque-styled facade is painted in bright white to signify the Immaculate Conception. Gab Villegas from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.